Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I come out this morning is because of my court case with Oba Ewaure the second, Oba of Benin. I'm a man of freedom. I'm a human rights activist. I'm fighting for our rights to be free from the Oba, this group. If you don't know them, they are the ACCAC. They say they are second gods, that they are slaves. Because since these people have been in our land, we have never progressed, we have never achieved anything good, or our ancestors suffer very badly in the hands of these families who migrated from Ile-Ife, late 12th century. I have a paper from the German court today, Monday, yesterday. These are the paper. This is a 17-page paper. I cannot read all. This is the paper from court. I will only read only one inside, only the one that concern Ogiamie and the Ogisos. I spoke with my lawyer this morning. Please share this video. I know people must continue to fight for freedom, and why some people would like to remain in slave. It's normal. People like me, people like us, we come once in time. We always come once in 400 years. So I am a freedom fighter. I am not corrupt. So nobody can buy me over. If you think what I am doing is not affecting people, but it will continue to flow. They say Bob Marley said there is a natural mystic flowing through the vein or rain. I don't know how I said it. If you listen carefully and you will hear, someone is trying to find the answer, and someone knows it's impossible. We must make difference in our life. Freedom is sweet. I see some of our people going to America. Oh, America is land of freedom. People like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, the lot of people, civil rights activists, fought for the freedom of the blacks in America. If the white men were killing those activists, I don't think there could have been people like Martin Luther King could have excelled up to that stage before he was killed. Uh, Today is another new day. The reason why I come out this morning, the reason why I came out this morning is because of the letter I have from court, and my lawyer will discuss this morning. I want to first of all say it here in where I live in Germany. Nobody have the monopoly to buy courts. You can't buy it with money. Here is a land of equal rights and freedom. But the only thing that happen here is you must have the resources to pay the lawyer. You must pay lawyer the money. Um, I will use broken English also and use my language to mix everything. I know many of you people are at work. I saw Kotisubo is here. I think Kotisubo is coming to Germany in this case. So I am very happy and now they said some people were saying that my father is alive, I cannot become Ogiso. You cannot become Ogiso. Now that my father is dead, now I hope Kotisubo we experience the swearing in of because now I'm not the Ogiso. They say I'm Ogiso in Germany. So Kotisubo, I hope you will be there to witness my inauguration. I hope the governor will give me my own staff of office because the case is now in Germany courts. Maybe the case will move to United Nations because I want to read the letter that is being given to the courts. Their lawyer sent to court. This is the letter. I will read some part of the letter. And if I read this letter, you people will be very amazed what is written inside this letter. Uh, People think what have just happened will make me to step down. You see, a Rome was not built in a day. I think Kotusubo is a human rights activist. And when Kotusubo was humiliated in Oba Palace, I was not happy. I even called Kotusubo on the phone. I was trying all my possible best to help him. But immediately Kotusubo was used to drink that water. He changed, started fighting me, the same thing like Eddie Murphy. But I will not let the pressure keep me panic because freedom is a continuous thing that we must always try to abide with. It's a life. Life goes on. But it saddened me like today that Kotsubo have drink from that water. My father drink from that water. Immediately my father drink that water, his life have never been the same. I hope Kotsubo should come to Europe and check his health if he have if he have a sickness because that water, Captain Osa drink that water. So anybody who drink that water, they may not die that very day. They will die slowly, like just like the way my father died. So I don't want to go into that my father side. I just want to. The reason why I'm here is just because of the. I want to start begging. Benin Solidarity BSM. But I hope one day you will come out and tender a public apology to me because I am fighting for you. But it saddened me that you are even joining the aggressor against me. It saddened me. So let me just go straight. I just want to act uh, diplomatic now this morning. So good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Uyi Ogiso. I am an indigenous son of Igodomegodo land, present day Edo State. I came out this morning because of the letter I received from courts. Immediately I received the letter from courts. I consulted my lawyer, and this letter was what my lawyer, I discussed with my lawyer. I have to say what we discuss to the public because this case is a public case. The Oba of Benin, through their lawyer, asked that they should ask me for a settlement. The Oba of Benin have applied that through his lawyer that we should settle this out of court. Then that if I agree that we should settle this matter out of court, of which the lawyer have fixed a date for me to come, so that we should come and think. I should think very well if I am ready that we should settle this out of court. That if we settle this matter out of court, then we come and tell court that we don't want the case anymore. That the implications, I will stop talking about the Oba of Benin. I will not ever in my life mention his name again or talk to him again. That is out of court settlement. Anything I want, I should discuss it with the Oba. They should compensate me. That is one of the conditions they have applied to the courts, that the Oba of Benin is ready for settlement. Number two, the German courts have asked the Oba of Benin to pay 13,000 euro. The German court have asked the Oba of Benin to pay 13,000 euro for security, because people that are coming to court to testify who are victim of the Oba. But it saddened me that Eddie Murphy, who is also a victim of the Oba, is not even fighting for the Oba. I was shocked. It's life. But I will not let all those things scare me away. My father was supposed to travel to Germany as a victim of the Oba of Benin. It saddened me along the line. My father died. Life goes on. You know, in my family, in my village, in my ward, you must have opposition. Even a member of my family, there was people say, oh, you are the one who killed your father. If you don't talk to Oba, your father could have been alive. Now, all those things are taking place. My father is in the mortuary, and I just want to say what happened in the courts. But it saddened me that my father didn't make it to come to Germany to come and testify as a victim of the Oba. So, nevertheless, Princess Imariabe, she's also she's a witness or a victim of the Oba of Benin. Princess Imariabe is the second wife of the Oba of Benin who escaped. Let me tell the general public, the reason why those witnesses are coming to court is for them to come and explain their own side of the story. I know the Oba of Benin is so rich, can give money to the people that are coming for witness. They are close to about 6. So the court cannot bear the cost, because they have to bring out visas and tickets to these people to come. So those people have to come from Nigeria and from Europe. So I know Court will be searching for how to get the contact of all those people to give them money to persuade them. I want to let this is a European court. This court is being the judges are 5, just like we have Court of Appeal in Nigeria. We have almost about 5 judges that we look into this case, and this is the proceeding. I've just begin, but I have this money will be paid by that is called securities, 13,000 euro. We pay by the Oba of Benin side of the lawyer, and they have appealed for me for out of court settlements. And they even explain in the letter they wrote to me that I will read the letter they wrote to me. I will read it now. I will read this much, but I will read only the English side. But I want to say thank you for those people who have believed in freedom. God bless you. I'm happy. Uh, through our activism, or through my active sensitization of our people and educating people and telling them about our identity, who we are. A lot of our people have wake up from dream and slumber. Sacrifice must be made in fighting freedom. The Oba of Benin is riding private jets. The Oba of Benin have investment in Lagos, Abuja, South Africa, Dubai. None of the family, the children of the Oba of Benin is working. They don't work. They don't, the families, the Oba of Benin appoint them to villages selling lands. They say they are dukedom. Like Kotisubo, who also is selling lands in Ologbo. They say they are dukedom. I don't know where they get their power for appoint dukedom from. Selling all our land because we are ignorance and we refuse to stand for our rights. Our children will not have farmland in 2 years from now. They call it land grabber. When you talk, they will kidnap you. Your dead body will not be found. But we'll continue to do what we know best. So I want to read this letter for you. I want to read it for you. The letter from the courts, it says we have to, that is not we have, that's there, they said we have to go out of court settlement. If I agree, then I have to meet with the parties of the Oba Palace. Then we have to discuss this. Then when you are talking about out of court settlements, I also discussed with my lawyer that I am not looking for money, but I want freedom in my land. This case in court today, it reflects a life for our people who are running away from Edo State. But the Oba Benin is trying to defend itself that he stopped human trafficking, all those, he read to everything here. So I want to read a page of this, this for you. Since yesterday, I've been at home, just been home, you know, I just there memorizing, you know. My father died on Sunday, and on what do you call it? My father died on Sunday. On Monday, I received a letter from court. So I want to read one of the letter for you. In this letter, letter. It's a 17 page. I want just to read only this. How many page? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 17 page. I want to read it. Their lawyer said, let us go out of court settlement. Before we can settle out of court, we have to give the conditions of out of court, because freedom must be part of the condition. All those Oba Benin calling us his slaves must be stopped. Nobody can be his slave. And me, I will never be slave to the Oba of Benin. Never in my life. I will never be his slave. That is going to be a part of the agreement. Otherwise, the case will continue. We will continue the case. We will have many conditions to give to the Oba. So the Oba of Benin cannot continue to intimidate the people he met in the land. You came from Ife. In this book, the Oba of Benin said here, in this reply, this is a court paper. If you want this paper, I will send it to you. Look at what the Oba of Benin wrote here. This is from the Oba of Benin. I want to read it. I want to read it. This, he said, listen very attentively. In this book, the Oba of Benin said they conquer us. He said they conquer us about 900 years ago. The Oba of Benin did not say that it's Oduduwa who gave Ogiso give birth to Oduduwa. The Oba of Benin said in this paper that we were conquered. The Robos, the Isoko, the Jos, the Igbos, the Ikwe, all of us were conquered. That's why many of them fled. But today he said he was the one who gave birth to you. And the Oba of Benin accused me in this paper of belonging to Giso family, that we want to retake our throne back. That is what they accused me of. But it saddened me that most of our people are ignorant. They don't understand our history. I saw one man came in out on Naija Watch this morning, insulting me. Naija Watch YouTube, insulting me because he said I'm the cause of my father's death. He was saying all those type of words. I was shocked. And you believe in freedom. So you meet somebody, don't have to make sacrifice. There is no freedom that will come without paying a price. People have to die, and people must die. People have to live. We are running away from our home. The Oba families are selling all our villages, and some of the gullible ones who did not know how, they don't remember how they came to Europe, and they are still saying Oba Tokwe. So I want to read this letter for you. Please, forgive me because of I don't have eyeglass to put on my eye. In page, which of the pages is this? They didn't even write page. Okay, I print it out online. A popular Benin man in trouble for dying the Oba of Benin. I read now. September 18, 2015. I read. An Oredo Magistrate Court sitting in Benin City, Edo State, on Wednesday reminded Richard Arisco Osemigwe in prison custody for please, because of my eyeglass, let me read again. An Oredo Magistrate Court sitting in Benin City, Edo State, on Wednesday reminded Richard Arisco Osemigwe in a prison custody for coronating himself as the Ogiamie of Utantan, Benin City. Also reminded alongside with Ogiamie, also reminded alongside Osemigwe is Patrick Osabonye, who joined others to install Arisco Osemigwe as a traditional ruler without approval from Governor Adams Aliyu Oshomole, the executive governor of the Edo State. Osemigwe Ogiamie was arraigned on 4-count charges, while the Olea of Ogiamie was arraigned on 2-count charges. Sabonye. Then, listen very well. I will screenshot it and send it for you to read, to listen, if you want to listen. Listen to this very paragraph. The Oba of Benin said that he conquered us. He said we were conquered. They were a warrior. Where did they come from to conquer us? Where is Ogiamie from? That is what we are asking today. Where is Ogiamie? They are rewriting history, say that Oduduwa, Odugiso, but people are so maroon. He said, look at, I stand in the name of forefathers. This paper is from courts, a German court, a competent court. This is not Nigeria, where you can just go and give money to a lawyer or judge to buy people over, like what they are doing. He said, after over 900 years, when the forefathers of Ogiso were defeated in a battle by forces loyal to Oromio, Oba monarchy, a factions of the Ogiso Ogiamie family died the Oba of Benin. You see what they write for here, so they say they conquer us. Listen very well. Maybe some people mumu, they not go listen, they be also, they just finish. He said, after over 900 years, when their forefathers, Ogiso, were defeated in a battle by forces loyal to the Oromiyan Oba monarchy. A factions of the Ogiso family die Oba of Benin. Guys, a faction, they say we, me, I'm faction of the Ogiso family. That is, we want to return Ogiso back. This is the book. If you are intelligent, I can send it for you. It's from a Jama court in Krefeld here. I read the second page. I will read the 5th page for you now. Even my sight, I'm not at eyeglass, I will read it for you. He said the Ogiamie faction, led by Osemige Arisco, who was last week installed as the Ogiamie of Benin Kingdom. The last occupant of the seat of the throne, his name is Chief Osarobo Ogiamie, was last seen in 1998, and he was said to have traveled abroad, but no member of his family is sure of his whereabouts. Listen very attentively. See what they talk for you now. He said the past Ogiamie before this Ogiamie Arisco, his dead body have not been found. Those Oba, the Bobizo and the Oba, they took that man and buried him alive. And they even wrote it that the man traveled abroad. How do you know the man traveled abroad? This is what they wrote by themselves. But our people are still blind. Not all of us. So must see in darkness. He said, that is what they said here. Say Osarobo, the last immediately past Ogiamie, have not been found. Okay, they continue. Ogiamie Osarobo, a master's degree holder in history, succeeded his father at a tender age of 13. He was 13 years when Oba Ewaure acceded the throne in 1979, and he led Ogiamie families to perform the Ekiopara Treaty. He led the Ogiamie family to perform Ekiopara War, a mock battle that is performed by a new Oba to reenact the defeats of the Ogisos by the Oba Ewaure I. I think you see wetin they write for here so. Make I use breaking English to talk am. He said Osarobo Okonra at the age of 13 years, the former Ogiamie. He said na history na him read. He said since that time, he dead body, they don't see him again. They don't carry am run. They just carry am so that make our throne not come back. He said during the time of the coronation of Uyi Ogiso, he said that Ekiopara Treaty, now they take defeat the Ogisos when they come meet for the land. You see what these people they tell us now, eh? But some people are so stupid. I was watching a man swing in what do you call that place? In Port Harcourt. Our people who ran away, Imaswen is now telling them that Oba of Benin give birth to them. I was ashamed of myself. This is what they have wrote to the courts. They didn't write it here that Oduduwa gave birth to them or they give birth to Oduduwa. No. It said they defeated the Ogisos in a Ekiopara Treaty in a mock battle at St. Matthew, that Ogiamie were defeated. That is the Ogisos. That is the king they met in the land. Listen, no. They say they defeat also. That is they conquer us. Who do you conquer now? The Ogisos. So tomorrow you come out, Ogiso give birth to you. We are so very, very funny. Okay, I continue. I read that place again, maybe if you understand that. Ogiamie Osarobo, a master's degree holder in history, succeeded his father at a tender age. He was 13 years old when Oba Ewaure ascended the throne in 1979, and Osarabo Okomaye led his family to perform the Ekiokpaga War, a mock battle that is performed by a new Oba to reenact the defeats of the Ogiamien and Ogisos by the Oba Ewaure the first. He said they defeat us. Them see some, you see, sometimes I look, tears will come out from my eye. I am ashamed of my people who are in diaspora, some of them, many of them, and they are celebrating their conqueror, people who say they conquered you, say they defeated you, and you are celebrating them. Let me read that place where they write it. I will read everything for you. Listen to what they have said here. He said, after over 900 years, when the forefathers of Ogisos were defeated in a battle by the forces loyal to the Oba Oromio monarchy, a factions of the Ogiso Ogiame family die to challenge the Oba of Benin. That is, they say we are not challenging the Oba of Benin. So I continue reading it too. Because the problem we are having, most of our people, they don't go to school and they don't want to listen to education. They want to remain illiterate and they don't want to even branch school. I continue from here. He said, the palace of Ogiamie on Sukumba Road is the only building that survived the British invasion of 1897. It is a historical site that attracts thousands of visitors, but also abandoned. Oh, sorry, my site they slow. See what they write for you. The palace of Ogiamie on Sokpomba Road is the only building that survived the British war, that survived the British invasion of 1897. It is a historical site that attracts thousands of visitors, but also abandoned. A section of it is used for selling wood, and the entire palace is unkept. What you call it concern Ogiame Palace inside here? He said the Ogiame Palace, they use some places they sell wood, and he said there is the only palace wey survive the British invasion. So they go give money to Ogiame family, they're going to fight themselves. I do not see the only palace where British not destroy, because there was no sign of human sacrifice in that palace. Then he continued. What is, however, assumed a frightening dimension is the move by Osemigi Ogiamie to challenge the Benin monarch and restore alleged lost glory of the Ogisos. Oh! See what they talk for here, paragraph 4. See what, may I read them again? Well, see what they talk for here. This one is very sweet. He said, what is, however, assuming, sorry, I repeat it because of my side. He said, what, however, assume a frightening dimension is the move by Osemigi Ogiamie to challenge the Benin monarch and restore alleged lost glories of the Ogisos. Say our glory have been lost. They say they defeat us now. But I am shocked. People still coming out, they are the one who give birth to Yoruba. I don't know. How can they say they defeat us? They say they be Oba. But I'm very happy that this paper, and if somebody want to read it, they send it to court. They didn't say they are the one who Oduduwa give birth to them or no. What they wrote here. He continued. He said to the group supporting Ogiame Osemige, the supposed treaty reached between the forefathers Ogisos and Oba Ewaure I has been breached. They want to reclaim a control of part of Benin Kingdom under the authority of the forefathers. They claim that they have immense resources to fight the cause. See what he at the top for here now. He say the Ogisos, that is we don't come out now say we have money to fight our cause, that we want to reclaim our throne back. That is what they have roots. This Oba Benin, they are very good in writing truth sometimes. So no, but those people who are now coming out, Wamado T ni agbe ibi Wamaji school now. I mean, just the way. In a letter written to the Crown Prince of Benin Kingdom, Prince Eheneden Erediawa, which is now Oba Ewaure of Benin, Chief Arisco Ogiame demanded the establishment of a separate traditional council for the Ogiame Kingdom, total refund of money due to the Ogiame from 3.5 local governments council area, and the payment of 350 million. He said the Ogiame where in the try to kill now, say that the Ogiame want to reclaim the seats of the Ogisos back. Say Ogiame and some of their followers, they say they get the money to reclaim her back. So, say of which they have lost the battle for Ekiopa. They say that is the Obas from Yoruba land have defeated us, and we have no rights to claim what belongs to us. That is what they have wrote here. And he also make it easy that Ogiame demanded that he will be recognized as a traditional ruler by the state government, of which Oshomole, who is a very stupid man. Oshomole was even charging Ogiame to, you just imagine, your own ancestor, you carry and go court, you carry Yoruba man, you call the Helan. You know, see, and we are talking about Fulani. Just imagine. Oshomole, who's an Igodomigodo man, was very stupid. At Oshomole, you will regret what you have done to our land, and our God of our land will punish you, except you have to come and make apology for what you've done to that land. You will never know peace all the days of your life. The Lord of our ancestors have said it. You will die a shameful death. Go and mark it, Oshomole. Except you have to come and apologize to the gods of our land. He also continues, he said, other demands not to be referred to. Ogiame as a chief under the authority of the Oba of Benin. He said the Ogiame should come. The Oba of Benin say Ogiame should come, and since they don't defeat Ogisos, so Ogiame should come and be a chief under him. I took him I beg him. He said Ogiame should go and be a chief under him. I continue the paper. In another letter to Governor Adams Oshomole, Ogiame Arisco, among others things, demanded for the payment of royalties due to the Ogiame to be deducted as source and paid into a first bank account, and the recognition of Ogiame as king, not chief. He said the Ogiame write a letter to Oshomole that Oshomole should give them their own staff of office, that they are traditional ruler, like the Oba. All those they know the Oba Benin is appointing are all criminals, they are illegal. Of which Oshomole refuse and Oshomole join Oba of Benin, Oshomole, you will see how you will end, except you come out and plead to the gods of our land. Oshomole, you will sleep, you will not wake up. For what you have done by recognizing a non-indigene, you are an aborigine, you know what happened to the history of your ancestors, how they ran away, and you decided to take side with a mixed blood, Ile-Ibinu. You will never know peace all the days of your life. You must go and beg the gods of our land. You will see how you will end, Oshomole. People who you do good for will be the one haunting you. Our gods of our land have spoken. I am the mouthpiece, one of the mouthpiece of the land. Okay. Osemige is said, I read Osemige Ogiamie said the reigning Ogiamie Osarabo abandoned is look wetin e talk for here. He said Osemige Arisco Ogiamie said that the reigning Ogiamie as at then Osarabo abandoned his people since 1998 and have made no contact with any family members. He said, Oba of Benin said, talk am for here now, say, Osarabo wey dey kidnap. Na already when I order for the kidnap and the Bobizwa, they carry am, they bury him alive. Dead body was not traced. After they don kill am finish, because the guy is an educated person, they can't go give money to the sister. That one can't carry Ogiame family go court. Ogiame no be our family. Anybody can become Ogisos. It's not family hereditary. I can become the next Ogiso. It's not an hereditary, and it's not going to be. In Uroboman can be our Ogiso. That is how we want it. Ijoman can be the Ogisos. That is what we are going to implement in our time. All those hereditary, family hereditary is not going to work. We are going to reform it as those days. We must take it back. All those ethnic nationalities who trace their history to Benin can become Ogiso. That is what we are going to do. There is no have blue blood. Those things don't work. Osemige in his great, listen, you see, he said Ogiamie Osemige Arisco said his great grandfather or Ogino was a son to one Ogiamie Ekunwe, and that he was appointed by the entire family of the Ogiame as the new Ogiame of Igodomigodo, Edo State. Osemige said his great-grandfather, Oheno, was a son to one Ogiame Ekunwe, and that he was appointed by the family of the Ogiame to be the Ogiame. He said he was appointed by the family because the family wanted to restore the lost glory of the Ogisos, as well as renegotiate the treaty the forefather had with Oba Ewaure I. In what is seen as a sacrilege and a confrontation of the Benin monarch, Osemige Arisco Ogiame named some palace chief in his newly created Ogiame Traditional Council and appointed some enigies, which are dukes. He said that his territory covered the 3.5 local governments: Oredo, Ikpoba, Orion, Uwude, and so on. According to Ogiame, I am full-fledged members of the Ogiso Ogiame royal families. Ogino gave birth to my great grandfather. Orumese gave birth to Osemigi, and Osemigi gave birth to me. That is Ogiame speaking. Ogiame is the rightful owner of the lands which Oba Benin live. Listen, when I listen to when I listen to the right, you give court to. Ogiame is the rightful owner of the land, the Godomigodo, which the Oba Benin live. Ogiame speaking now. Ogiame faction well in the Benin nation. He has his chief without an Ogiame who will lead a Kyokbara treaty. We have been cheated for long by the Oba of Benin. That's Ogiame Arisco saying this. Some members of the Ogiame royal family, loyal to missing Osarobo Okonra, claim to be a descendant of Edonorie Ogiame, disown the installation of Arisco Ogiame, sister to the missing Ogiame Osarobo, Eirema, what is it? Sister to the missing Osarobo Ogiame is Eirema, and several others who spoke in a press statements said that Oserengio Arisco was not a member of the Ogiame royal families. They said that Chief Osarobo remained the recognized Ogiame, as there was no evidence that he was dead or missing. The Edonoro Ogiame descendants said that they have maintained friendly relationship with the Oba of Benin monarch for over 900 years since the Oromio Ekyokbara Treaty Eweka with the Ogisos. According to the statement, the palace of the Oba of Benin and Ogiame have had years of cordial relationship. Mr. Oserengio Ogiame Arisco has no local standing to speak or act on behalf of the Ogiame royal family, either directly or indirectly. The sister to the missing Ogiame said that the treaty being referred by Arisco was a guided secret between the Oba Oromia family and the Ogiso families. Reacting to the I don't read the rest finish. May I just explain? I no fit read and finish. My brothers, una see some of the letters wey dey write in Aviore. This letter, una see wetin this letter mean, eh? Na so wetin this letter mean. Na the court issue now dey tell about my father now. See the letter. So na wetin their lawyer apply for now. All those things out of court settlement, all those things wey dey make. Wait, my brothers, I wan tell una now, this case wey me and Oba of Benin get, no be me and Oba of Benin get this case o. Make una think twice o. This case is between our freedom and the Oba of Benin. Either we will remain slave. Na the case between Ogiso and Oba na im dey court so. if una no support this case, make we get freedom. Because if the German government, European courts, it's a European court of law, decides say the Oba of Benin na aggressor for the land, and this judgment will signify say the Oba of Benin is not from our land, na be say we don win. This case una dey see so, all of una go hide, una dey fear Oba because make no come give una water drink. If na so dey take do am for America, America for not black for not dey vote. So the case in court now is the Oba of Benin accuse me of being Ogiso family, that our throne, they have defeated us and we have lost the battle for 900 years, that what we have lost to equip our treaty, that we want to collect it back, that we cannot collect it back again. That is what we are saying. I am using this opportunity calling all on our brothers and sisters to let us work together and win this case. Let us win this case and let us post the judgment online and translate it and put it online. If the German court rules and we are going to take this case to the International Court of Justice, because that is what we are going to do. Because what you are seeing today is something that will bring history to our fourth generation unborn. The international courts and European Union, they can intervene by calling the Nigerian government to order. And most of the time, the European Union have been trying to know the reason why the people of Edo State are running away, and they don't know. With this court case, signify that the Oba of Benin is 90% responsible for the mass migration of our people. That is the Oba of Benin selling all the villages, where your village is being sold by Eba Magba, Udo Ekeme, Abatobaze, and so Enogis of Ologbo, and Enogi of all those criminals in brothers. In those days when we were young, when we don't have food, we go to the nearest village area, go and make farm. We use that one to succeed and make garri and eat. Today they have sold all the land. People don't have place to go to. And they will come to your fatherland, they will sell everything, they will tell you they are a community, Kaigele, Enogi, dukedom, rubbish. So I want to put my phone number here. I want to say today that I am here. Love me as you love yourself. That is the greatest love. I want you people to, I want to first of all call on our Igbo brothers to help me with this lawyer, this case. If I defeated in this case, to be a shame to our movement. The Igbo people, this is where you come from. You saw what this man said, that he defeated us 900 years ago. And whereas it was 12th century, they came about 700 and something years ago. He said it's 900 years. He had another 200. And you see, Manson will come out and say, it's the defeated. You people you defeated, you say you are their father. I don't know. How can you defeat people tomorrow you give birth to them? Thank God. You see this book, there was nowhere that was written that he was the father of Ogiso, or Ogiso gave birth to him. I want to use the opportunity to appeal to our brothers and sisters to help me with this lawyer. This lawyer is a very good lawyer. He's a human rights lawyer. And I just want people to help me. I need like 300 euro to give to this lawyer. Here is not in Nigeria where Oba Benin can smart me and give the money to this lawyer. They have told the Oba Benin to pay 13,000 euro for security, for my father to come and testify. Unfortunately, my father died. My father's name will be removed from the witness. It's Oba Benin who will pay those money, 13,000 euro. So you see the money that is involved in this case, thousands of euros. Please, our lawyer is doing a very great job. I'm calling on the Ogiame royal family. Now that this case is involving Ogiame family, they have count me They are accusing me of Ogiso, descendant of Ogiso, that we are trying to restore our kingdom back. I'm also calling on the Ogiame family to give me this money, 300 euro. If they cannot give me this money, I'm also calling on general public to give me this 300 euro and give to this lawyer. That is the reason why I came. About my father issue, my father is in the mortuary, and you don't know what killed my father. My father died because he drank that water from the palace. And we were very lucky. Before he died, he made a confessional statement that he drank the water. Since that very day he drank the water, he had a life have never been the same. He even said it on the video that the deputy Oba used him to drink those water. And I sometimes I even think about Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy don't know what he have drink from that water. He don't know. He's just shouting. You don't know the chemical they have applied to that water. He will be dying slowly. But the one they give to my father was very harsh, just like the one they give to Captain Osa. The water Captain Osa drink is the one my father drink, the same water. I'm very happy that before Captain Osa died, he told his children not to go close to that palace. That place is where he got his illness from. That where the way my father died, the same way Captain Osa died, they said they Osa get there, Jesus Women Prayer Band Ministry died the same way. Kontisubo, I'm always just pitying for you. We have been we have and many near mood we want. Oh, a cook bomb and many. We are a cool lama. When we get my father owns. I was speaking to my father on the phone every time. My father tell me, my son, you told me not to go to that palace. I never listened to you. In the night, something is moving around inside the stomach of my father. Something like rats were moving. Sometimes the thing will bite him here. We bite, those water, only God knows where they brought that water from. That water is an evil water. But it sadly means that the Edo state government have not come out to put an end to these barbaric activities by the Oba. These are some of the reasons why the British burned down that palace, and it was only Ogiame Palace that was left. It shocked me. Now, I'm happy now the German government, the European Union, they will watch this video in courts. How Eddie Murphy is coming as a witness to the Oba, and the European Union will saw that video how Prince Okoro, and and this could have been an opportunity for Prince Okoro to have joined as a victim in this matter. But Prince Okoro, I heard that Prince Okoro is in Benin now, but Prince Okoro was still scared of the Oba. Instead of Prince Okoro to come now, if anybody know Prince Okoro, I think this is the best time you have to fight for your rights. Call me or send someone to call me. Bring your information details. Let me give it to courts so that when this settlement is going on, so you will be a stakeholders. Because those ones that will come and give you 1 million naira, not talk again. Now your papa, stop that one. It will be on the European courts. You understand? So this judgment will be binding. And if they withdraw from the suit, I will countersue them. If they withdraw from the suit, we are going to countersue them. Countersuing them means anytime the Oba Benin step his feet on the European soil, we pay those money. Or if he went to any country that have extradition treaty with the European Union, they will extradite him because we will sue you. I want to make it very clear, we are ready for out of court settlements, but we must bring our own terms. One, we are not your slaves. You met us in our fatherland. We cannot be your slave. Mayor Vyomba, and I'm not here to talk about my father's death. I'm here to talk about my case. So I have spoken. The people that are coming to bear witness, some people can be compromised. I want to assure the general public, anybody who compromise is left for him. I have enough proof to prosecute my case. I have enough evidence to defend my case. I am a victim. My father is a victim. And I have other people who are victims. If you write an exam, out of 100, you get 60, you have passed. So if we are compromising you, I want to talk to my lawyer. I'm going to remove some names from the witness. I don't want those people to come to be a witness for me. I'll meet with my lawyer and remove some witness and tear this paper off. I don't want too much witness. Only 3 witnesses is okay for me because I don't trust those Oba. They can go and manipulate other person. The person will come and be bearing witness against me. For your information, I am going to meet my lawyer and tell my lawyer that I don't want these people to be a witness for me, and I will stand by it. This is my lawyer, and I will tell my lawyer not to pick any cause apart from what I have told him. And if you call him, the police will get you arrested. Yes, Europe, you don't disturb anybody anyhow here. That is my compliment today. Please, I love my people, and I want to assure no man is an island. I will continue to fight for the freedom of our people. Life goes on. So I will put my phone number here. So anybody want to call me, you can call me. So that is the only thing I want from the general public. Support me and let us win the case. In the area of Majoka boy, I congratulate those people who supported, who bring money for the release of Majoka. I am not the only one who fought for him. Some people fought for him through prayer. Some people fought for him through sympathy. Some people fight for him to sending money to their family. I did my best. I was able to raise almost about 1.6 million naira to assist Majoka. I give the lawyer 700,000 naira, and I don't want to mention the rest money how it was used. I want to send this message. I am not owing anybody any money. I want to advise those people to respect themselves. Anybody should not call me that they are owing lawyer money. I should come and pay for that. I use my platform to support freedom. Everybody have his own way to help. If you pay money for Majoka, you did it for the sake of freedom. Don't mention my name and don't write me all those stupid message again. Just warn you. And somebody was saying that they want to come and be a witness for me in court. Because of this, they will not come again. I am meeting the lawyer in a few weeks from now. I am going to direct my lawyer to remove those weakness from my case. I don't need those type of weakness. I don't need you there, okay? The first time I won the case without your consent, I won him. I won the first case. So now I will win. If I didn't win, I will lose. It's either you win or you lose. So please, I will tell the lawyer, I don't need you there. I swear to God who made me. I don't want to mention your name. Please stay out from my life. I don't want to mention names. I am contented with my life. I don't need you. You don't have any issue. Don't come. I'm happy. Majoka, God bless you. You are a sign of our unity. I thank God today that people like Majoka came out at this very critical time to stand for the Ogisos. The God of our land bless you. I want to send a message to our Ishan brothers and our Ijo and Owan, Nisako, and the rest Orobos, our brothers and sisters. Before the Oromi or Oba of Benin came from Yoruba land, we were living peacefully side by side. They came, they said they conquer us, sold us to slavery. Today, they call themselves self-USSC. They can come to your village, sell you in the whole world. It's only in Benin that the Oba Benin will just appoint a brother. They have no other thing doing. They will recruit them. Do Ikeme, Ibamagba. Abatobaze doing the selling. They will be selling your villages and nobody will talk. After they finish selling the village, they will die. Go and look at the Nogi of Okpara. After he has finished selling all the villages, he slept with his daughter and he died. You know, these people, that is how they look like. They are evil people. You understand? And I will continue to fight for our rights. Are you calling me on video now? I'm on video, you are still calling me on video. You can't do that. Okay. I always say, may I use my language to talk. My brothers and my sisters, the case, the news from our courts, where they come from Germany here, say, make the Oba Bini pay 13,000 euros for the security of my witness. So some of the people who want to come be a witness against me, they may not know whether Oba Bini don't compromise them, but I will meet with my lawyer and deny them the access to be a witness in my case. That is what I am going to do. So I don't need them. If they have case where they want to carry over go court, they are free to carry over go court. But in my own case, it will not work. Never over my dead body. If you have any case with Oba Abini, you take him to court. I'm going to meet with my lawyer and end that. If you call my lawyer, tell my lawyer to stop you. And if you do more than that, you will face the wrath of the law. People who want to come and be my witness, they are agents of the Oba of Benin. I have known you people as an agent working with me, and it will not work. It is not going to work. They can never blind me. So anybody will know say get anything against me, you are free to do it. But Jesus Christ was having 12 disciples. It was not much compared to King Herod, who have millions of people. Thank you so much. This is my telephone number. I have hereby appeal to the well-meaning Edo people to support me financially to pay this my lawyer. I just need the help from you to pay this my lawyer. My telephone number is there. So thank you very much, and God will continue to bless you. That is all I want to say there. So we are going to courts. Because of my father's death, the court will be, I think my lawyer have to write to court to extend the time, because my father was supposed to be given a visa to come and testify in courts about how he was being humiliated in the palace, how he was being kidnapped, how he was used to drink that ritualist water. Of which Oba Benin is a ritualist. I am not hiding it. He used my father for ritual. So why must I be hiding it? And we continue to try all my possible best to put Deputy Oba and their gang to the world. We are not fighting anybody. We are always fighting to be free from the Oduduwa children who invaded our land. We want to be free. We don't want them to sell in our villages. We don't want to be slave to them. They met us in our land. We don't want to be of Yamba. We don't want to be Oba Atokbei. all those nonsense, we don't want it. Thank you so much.
Botala